Hi! So, the brand new IRONFIRE Dragon is the new Dragon of the Month for April 2018. He has never been available to breed before, and he's a legendary fire and metal dragon. He has a base attack of 73 and a base health of 250 with all elements unlocked. So he's actually quite an interesting dragon, and I feel like he'd be a good addition to some defensive teams. But that's enough about his base stats. We want to know how to breed the guy. So today I'll be giving you the 4 best combinations to use to breed the IRONFIRE Dragon. So, the game tells us that we have to breed together 2 dragons that have the fire, wind, water, and plant elements. There are tons and tons of different combinations you could use to do this, but the 4 I've picked have either the highest odds to breed the dragon, or they require dragons that almost anybody at any player level can get. So the very best combination that you can use to breed the IRONFIRE this month is the Fire plus Elixir dragons. Or if you don't have the Elixir dragon, you can use any dragon that has the same 3 elements as the Elixir. So instead of the Elixir, you could replace that with the Go Green dragon, the Nurture dragon, the Springtime, or the Sprite dragon, and the combination will work just the same. But this combination is so good because there are just 4 other possible outcomes. 5 if you have VIP level 8 or above because you can breed another Elixir dragon. But using this combination will give you about a 3% chance to breed the IRONFIRE, which is actually really high odds considering that he's a legendary. But the other possible breeding timers are 16 hours, 45 minutes, 4 hours, and 30 minutes. So as long as you're not breeding the Agave or the Elixir, the other guys have super low breeding times, which means that you'll be able to keep rebreeding really frequently. And then the second best combination that I would suggest for you to use is the Wind plus Agave dragons. And again, you can replace the Agave dragon with any dragon that has the same elements. So that's the Cherry Blossom, Liquid Fire, Redflower, Seahorse, or the Woolly dragon you can use instead. But this is the second best combination because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other possible outcomes, 7 if you have VIP level 8 or above, and the chance to breed the IRONFIRE is around 1.9 to 2% with this combination. But the thing about this one is the Agave dragon is quite an easy epic dragon to breed, and because of that it'll be more accessible than the first combination. So the second combo is still really good, it's just the odds are a little bit lower than the first one. And then the third combination that I would suggest for you to use, this one is using just common dragons, would be the Smoke plus Melon dragons. And again, you can replace the Smoke with his uncommon counterpart, the Bee, or you can replace the Melon with the Candy dragon, and it will still work. But this combination has 2 dragons that people of almost any player level will have access to, which is why this is such a good combination. So with this one, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 8 possible other outcomes, a 1.5% chance to breed the IRONFIRE base, but most of the other breeding times are still quite short apart from the Agave and the Elixir dragon that can come out. But again, like previous breeding combos, you might be able to breed the Agave dragon while you're using the Smoke plus Melon combo, and then you can go and use the second combination that I suggested midway through when you get the Agave, so it's quite useful in that regard. And then the final combination that I would suggest for you to use is again using common dragons, and this is the Boiling plus Seed Dragon combination. And again, you can replace the Seed Dragon with the uncommon version of himself. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 9 other possible outcomes, giving about a 1% chance to breed the IRONFIRE still. But again, 2 common dragons, so if you don't have the third combo I suggested, then maybe you have the boiling plus seed dragons, and you can breed these guys, and most of the breeding times are still pretty short, but overall, still a very good combination that you can use, and very accessible to almost every player. So we know which combinations we can use, but what level should our breeding dragons be to get the IRONFIRE? Well, I would recommend using level 15 plus dragons, so level 15 being an absolute minimum. The reason for this being that the higher the level of your breeding dragons, the higher your chances are of breeding legendaries. I normally end up using around about level 20 to 25 dragons personally, since I can afford the food. However, do remember that there is only a small chance that you will be able to breed the IRONFIRE dragon every time you try, no matter what the levels of your dragons are. So you'll need to keep rebreeding and rebreeding and rebreeding and again all throughout the month until you get him. It normally takes me on average around 20 to 30 attempts to breed dragons of the month, just to sort of put it in perspective. Oh, and don't forget, since the IRONFIRE is a legendary dragon, his breeding time is 2 days long normally, or reduced to 1 day and 14 hours with VIP, so you will be able to tell instantly whether you managed to breed the IRONFIRE or not. So I wish you the very, very best of luck. You're gonna need it. And let me know how your breeding is going too. Did you breed him on your first try? Are you on your 50th attempt and still haven't gotten him yet? Let me know in the comments and we'll be able to see how each other are doing. And if the combination did work, then don't forget to leave a like on the video so that we can help out even more players get a hold of this dragon. But anyhow, thank you very much for watching, and I'll have my breeding guide out for how to breed the Avocado Dragon of the Week very soon.